Ladies and gentlemen, let's be brutally honest for a moment. Success is not for the faint of heart. It's not for the ones who are waiting for some magical moment or a stroke of luck. Success is earned by those who are willing to take action, to put in the work, and to make decisions that other people won't make. And guess what? There's a system for it. It's called QLA, the quantum leap advantage, and it's not just some theory that sounds nice in a seminar. It's a proven, actionable blueprint that has made ordinary people just like you extraordinary. You see, successful people didn't get there by chance. They didn't get there by hoping and praying. They got there because they took deliberate action, they followed a system, and they didn't wait for permission to do so. The QLA system works because it provides a structured approach to success, a roadmap that removes the guesswork. It's a system that has been used time and time again by those who were once where you are now. And the truth is, if it worked for them, why not you? Now, here's the real kicker. You're one decision away from a different life. You've been sitting there thinking that success is something for other people, that it's out of your reach, that it's some far-off dream. But the truth is, the only thing standing between where you are now and where you want to be is a decision. You've been procrastinating long enough. You've been waiting for the right moment to act. But that moment is now. Success doesn't wait for you to be ready. It doesn't care if you feel comfortable or if you have all the answers. It demands that you make the decision to step forward, to take action, and to stop playing small. Are you ready to make that decision? The key to success is not just about having the right system or strategy, it's about the mindset. And that's where QLA truly sets you apart from the rest. You can't expect to build anything great if you don't believe you're capable of it. Success requires confidence, unwavering, unshakable confidence in your ability to achieve what others think is impossible. And here's the thing, if you don't have that confidence now, QLA will help you build it. It will teach you how to silence the doubt, to push through the fear, and to take bold actions that others wouldn't dare take. This is about developing a mentality that no matter what happens, you will not quit. You will not settle for less. And that kind of mental toughness, that's the key to everything. Let's talk about playing big. Most people, unfortunately, play small. They set tiny goals. They think they're being realistic. They fear failure so much that they never take the risks necessary to get to the next level. Well, here's the truth you need to hear. You were never meant to play small. You were never meant to live a life of mediocrity. You were designed for greatness, and the only thing holding you back is your own fear and self-doubt. If you've been playing small, it's time to stop. QLA teaches you how to step out of your comfort zone and into the realm of massive opportunity. It shows you how to scale your business, your mindset, and your life to levels you've never imagined. And then there's this, you don't have to do it alone. You can't do it alone. Success is a team effort, and that's exactly what QLA provides. It teaches you how to find and surround yourself with the right people, the mentors, the advisors, the high-level thinkers who will push you, guide you, and elevate your game. QLA is about leveraging the knowledge and resources of others who have already walked the path. It's about finding the right people who are doing what you want to do, learning from them, and modeling their success. With the right people in your corner, there's nothing you can't achieve. So let me ask you this, if QLA worked for others, if it took them from ordinary to extraordinary, what's stopping you from doing the same? Are you going to keep making excuses, keep waiting for a perfect moment that may never come? Or are you going to take that one decision that will change everything? The choice is yours. The question is, are you ready to make it? The system is here, the opportunities are here, and the only thing standing between you and your success is the decision to act. Don't let this moment pass you by. Make the leap and watch your life transform. QLA is not some pie in the sky theory that sounds good on paper but never actually works. It's a proven system that has been tested and refined time and time again by people who were once exactly where you are, unsure, struggling and looking for a way out. They didn't stumble upon success by accident. They didn't just sit back and hope things would magically fall into place. No, they applied a system, a process that turned their lives around in ways that most people wouldn't believe unless they saw it with their own eyes. And that system is QLA. It's easy to get caught up in the idea of success as something mystical, as though there's some secret sauce that only a select few know about. People talk about it like it's a stroke of luck or a fortunate break. But let me tell you something that's all nonsense. Success is a result of understanding and applying principles that work. And QLA is one of those principles. It's not magic. It's not a one-time lucky break. It's a system that you can implement, follow, and refine to make significant leaps in your own life. If it worked for others, it can work for you. You need to understand that systems work because they're designed to remove the guesswork. It's not about trying to figure things out on your own and reinventing the wheel. With QLA, the heavy lifting has already been done for you. The path to success has already been mapped out by those who've been there and done that. It's a blueprint, a framework that eliminates the trial and error that so many people waste their time on. Why waste years figuring out what works when you can use a system that's already proven to produce results? Success is not a random event. It's a process, a set of steps that, when followed, lead to a destination. And QLA gives you those steps clearly laid out so you can take action with confidence. You don't have to wait around for the right time or wonder if you're on the right track. When you follow the system, you know exactly where you're headed. Every action you take is deliberate. Every decision you make is intentional. And every move you make brings you one step closer to the success you've been dreaming of. The beauty of QLA is that it's practical. It's not about fluff or motivational speeches that sound great but lack substance. QLA is about getting real, rolling up your sleeves and putting in the work. It's about making the decisions that others won't make, doing what others won't do, and putting yourself in the position to succeed. The reason so many people fail is because they overcomplicate things. They look for shortcuts or fancy methods that sound good in theory but fall short when it comes time to execute. QLA is simple but powerful. It's not about complexity, it's about clarity, focus, and execution. What's more, QLA isn't just about making money or building a business. It's about transforming your entire mindset, your approach to life, your standards, and your expectations. It reshapes how you think, how you act, and how you respond to challenges. It teaches you to take control, to stop waiting for opportunities to come to you and to go out and create them. The system is about building confidence, taking massive action, and developing the kind of resilience that will carry you through the hard times. Because if you follow the system, you'll learn quickly that success isn't just about getting to the top. It's about staying there. And QLA provides the tools, the mindset, and the roadmap to do just that. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to waste time trying to figure it all out by yourself. You don't need to spend years stumbling through trial and error. What you need is a proven system, something that's been tested and refined, something that's been responsible for creating successful individuals all around the world. And that's exactly what QLA is. It's not theory. It's not just some abstract idea. It's a practical, results-driven system that, when applied correctly, guarantees massive success. And the best part, it's available to you right now. You don't have to wait for some special moment or some rare opportunity. The system is here, and it's waiting for you to take action. The world isn't waiting for you to be perfect. It's not waiting for you to have all the answers or for everything to fall into place. It's waiting for you to make that bold, decisive move. Every successful person you admire made that same decision. It wasn't the perfect timing that got them there. It wasn't the right conditions or the right moment. It was their ability to make a decision and take action when others hesitated, when others doubted, when others remained stuck. They decided to move forward. And in that moment, everything changed. There's no magic formula, no secret code to cracking success. It's about taking that first step, no matter how small, and committing to it fully. That first decision leads to the next and the next, until you find yourself moving in the direction you once thought impossible. But it starts with that one decision, the decision to believe in yourself, to believe in the possibility of something greater, and to take the risk of stepping into the unknown. What's been holding you back isn't the lack of resources or opportunities, it's the hesitation to make that one decision. That's the difference between the person who stays stuck in the same place year after year and the person who breaks through and achieves the extraordinary. It's the decision to choose growth over comfort, to choose progress over procrastination, to choose a future that excites you over the present that keeps you safe but unfulfilled. I think about the people who have truly achieved greatness. They all share one common trait: confidence. But it's not just any confidence. It's unwavering confidence, the kind that doesn't falter in the face of adversity, the kind that doesn't waver when the world around you is uncertain, and the kind that refuses to listen to doubt, fear, or negativity. This type of confidence is built on action. It's built on the belief that you can face any challenge and come out stronger, no matter how difficult the journey may be. Too many people let fear and doubt dictate their lives. They hear the negative voices in their heads or listen to the critics around them, and they start to shrink back. They hesitate. They wonder if they're good enough, if they have what it takes, if they'll succeed. But unwavering confidence comes from taking action in the face of uncertainty. It's knowing that no matter what happens, you are capable of handling it. You may not have all the answers right now, but you will find a way through. And if you fail, you will learn from it, stand up, and keep going. Confidence also comes from believing in your own worth. Too many people spend their lives seeking validation from others, waiting for someone else to tell them they're good enough, smart enough, talented enough. But when you have unwavering confidence, you don't need permission from anyone. You don't need to wait for approval. You know that you are worthy of success, that your ideas and your goals are just as valuable as anyone else's. This belief in your own worth is not arrogance, it's a deep understanding of who you are, of the unique value you bring to the world, and of your potential to achieve greatness. When you have unwavering confidence, you're not afraid to step out of your comfort zone. You understand that growth happens when you push beyond what you know, when you take risks, and when you dare to reach for something bigger than what you've achieved so far. Most people fear failure, they fear rejection, they fear being told they're not good enough. But confident people understand that failure is not the end, it's just a part of the journey. Every successful person has faced setbacks, challenges, and criticism, but they kept going because they had confidence in themselves. They knew that each failure brought them one step closer to success. One of the most important aspects of confidence is the belief that you are in control of your own destiny. You don't sit around waiting for opportunities to fall into your lap. You go out and create them. You don't wait for someone to tell you it's your time. You take the steps, make the moves, and shape your future with your own hands. Confidence is the fuel that drives you to take charge of your life, to stop being a passenger, and to start being the driver. You are the one who decides where you're going, and you're the one who takes responsibility for how you get there. The beauty of unwavering confidence is that it's contagious. The more you believe in yourself, the more others will start to believe in you. The more you push through the doubt and fear, the more others will be inspired by your example. Confidence gives you the power to influence, to lead, and to motivate others to take action in their own lives. It becomes a ripple effect that spreads to those around you, creating an environment of possibility and empowerment. In the end, confidence is not something you're born with, it's something you develop, something you choose, and something you strengthen through every challenge, every decision, and every step you take. It is the foundation of everything great you will ever achieve. If you want to succeed, if you want to build something meaningful, if you want to overcome the obstacles standing in your way, then you must first cultivate unwavering confidence. Believe in your own worth. Trust in your ability to face adversity. Step boldly into your future. And remember that when you have unwavering confidence, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, that can stop you. It's time to have a real conversation. Stop playing small. Stop limiting your potential. It's time to wake up and realize that you were never meant to live a life of mediocrity. You weren't put on this earth to stay in the shadows, to blend in with the crowd, to settle for average. You were meant to stand out, to take up space, to achieve more than you ever imagined. But for too long, you've been playing it safe, holding back, and telling yourself that playing small is enough. It's not. It's never been enough. The world doesn't need more people who are afraid to take risks. It doesn't need more people who are too comfortable in their little boxes, too afraid to step out and make their mark. What the world needs is more people who are willing to take massive action, to think bigger, to go after what others might call impossible. If you want to see real change in your life, if you want to experience true success, you have to break free from the chains of self-doubt and fear. You have to stop worrying about what could go wrong and start focusing on what could go right. Look around you, look at the people who have achieved greatness. They didn't get there by playing small. They didn't achieve extraordinary results by being cautious and holding back. They achieved success because they dared to think beyond the limitations that society and fear placed on them. They took bold steps when others hesitated. They pushed boundaries when others played it safe. They weren't afraid to fail because they understood that failure is part of the journey to success. You're capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. You have ideas, talents, and strengths inside of you that are waiting to be unleashed. But if you continue to shrink back, to settle for less, you'll never know what you're truly capable of. Your potential is limitless, but only if you choose to embrace it. If you're still holding on to the idea that playing it safe will keep you comfortable, let me remind you of this: comfort is the enemy of growth. Comfort is what keeps you stuck in the same place day after day, year after year. If you want something bigger, something greater, you have to get uncomfortable. You have to step outside of your comfort zone and make moves that scare you, challenge you, and stretch you to your limits. Every time you hold back, every time you play small, you're telling yourself that you're not worthy of greatness. You're telling yourself that you don't deserve to succeed at the highest level. But that's a lie. You were born for greatness. You were created to accomplish things that will leave a lasting impact on this world. But none of that will happen if you keep playing small. It's time to think bigger, dream bigger, act bigger. When you start playing big, you unlock new levels of possibility. You attract bigger opportunities, you surround yourself with bigger thinkers, and you begin to see the world in a whole new way. The moment you stop limiting yourself is the moment you open the door to unimaginable success. Understand this success is not reserved for a select few. It's available to anyone who is willing to put in the work, to make the sacrifices, and to think beyond what's comfortable and easy. If you want to play big, you've got to be willing to take massive action, to make bold decisions, and to trust yourself when others doubt you. You've got to believe in your vision, even when no one else can see it. You've got to be relentless, unshakable, and fearless in the pursuit of your goals. It's not about waiting for the perfect time, it's about taking the leap and making things happen now. The world doesn't need more people who are playing small. The world needs more people who are willing to rise above the noise, to break through the barriers, and to make a real impact. You have the power to do that. You have the ability to turn your dreams into reality, but only if you choose to stop playing small and start playing big. Don't wait for someone else to give you permission. Don't wait for everything to fall into place. Go after what you want now with everything you have. You are capable of more than you know. Step up, take action, and start living the life you were meant to live. The world is waiting for you to play big. Now, Are you ready to answer the call? The truth is, success is not a solo journey, it's a team effort. You cannot achieve greatness on your own, no matter how talented you are, no matter how hard you work. What successful people know, what they don't always tell you, is that the right people and the right resources are the key to unlocking your potential. This is where most people miss the mark. They try to go it alone, believing that they can figure everything out themselves, and then they wonder why they're stuck. If you're serious about scaling your success, if you're serious about achieving your dreams, you need to understand the power of surrounding yourself with the right people and the right resources. Think about it. Every successful person has had a team of people behind them, whether it's mentors, advisors, partners, or even family members. But more importantly, they've surrounded themselves with people who challenge them, who push them to be better, who hold them accountable, and who share their vision. You see, the right people don't just support you, they elevate you. They force you to think bigger, to act bolder, to take risks that you would never have taken on your own. They introduce you to new ideas, new perspectives, and new opportunities. And when things get tough, when you feel like giving up, it's the right people who will pick you up, remind you of your purpose, and push you forward. Most people underestimate the power of mentorship. Mentors are not just people who give advice, they are people who have walked the path you want to walk. They've made the mistakes, faced the challenges, and learned the lessons you're about to encounter. When you surround yourself with mentors, you're not just getting advice, you're getting a shortcut to success. They give you wisdom, but more importantly, they give you perspective. They help you see things from a higher level, and in doing so, they help you make decisions that are not just good for today, but great for your future. If you want to leap forward in life, you need to find mentors who have already achieved what you want to achieve. People who can show you how to avoid the pitfalls and navigate the obstacles that you will face. But it's not just about the people you surround yourself with, it's also about the resources you have at your disposal. Resources are what fuel your growth. Whether it's capital, knowledge, tools, or technology, the right resources are what allow you to execute your vision. Too many people waste time trying to do everything themselves, thinking that they can cut corners or go without. But here's the truth, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. The tools, the systems, and the resources are already out there. You just have to find them and learn how to use them. The right resources are the ones that save you time, save you energy, and allow you to scale faster. Whether it's investing in the right software, hiring the right team, or tapping into networks that open doors, you need to be resourceful in your quest for success. The right people and the right resources are not just about convenience, they are about leverage. When you surround yourself with people who are ahead of you, who are further down the road, and who have the resources you need, you are leveraging their knowledge, their experience, and their success to get where you want to go faster. It's about scaling your efforts. It's about working smarter, not harder. Successful people know this, which is why they don't waste time trying to do everything themselves. They get the right people in their corner, they get the right resources, and they make things happen at a scale that others can only dream of. You need to ask yourself, who am I surrounding myself with? Are these the people who will challenge me? Are these the people who will push me to reach my highest potential? Are they the ones who will keep me on track when the going gets tough? And on the flip side, what resources am I tapping into? What tools, systems, and knowledge do I have access to, and how am I using them to my advantage? If you want to elevate your life, your business, or your success, you need to be intentional about these things. The people and resources you surround yourself with will either lift you up or hold you back. It's that simple. So don't settle for mediocrity. Don't settle for playing in the shallow end. If you want to achieve extraordinary things, you need to put yourself in an environment that fosters growth, that challenges you, and that gives you the tools you need to succeed. Surround yourself with greatness, and greatness will become your reality. You have the power to shape your environment. Choose wisely and watch how the right people and the right resources transform your success. Success is not about doing it all alone. It's about harnessing the power of the right people and the right resources to help you elevate to new heights. The path to greatness is never walked in isolation. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to surround yourself with those who have already paved the way and use the tools that will propel you forward. Ask yourself, are you positioning yourself with those who will challenge, inspire, and support you? Are you tapping into the resources that will accelerate your journey? When you surround yourself with the right people and the right resources, you're not just increasing your chances of success, you're exponentially multiplying your potential. The choice is yours. Build the team, find the resources, and start leveraging them to create a future that's bigger than you ever imagined.